What's up? What's up? What's up? Rick Paulton.
Brewster Heesu.
You're so cool, Brewster.
Dude, you know that has an extra special meaning now after Cinema Wasteland last weekend.
Yeah, how was that?
Oh my god, dude, it was so fucking cool to meet those guys finally.
Oh yeah, I met Ethan from the Bloody Essentials up there.
Okay.
And I met him up there to take him to the haunt.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Chippewa Lake Slaughterhouse, which was amazing. And when I dropped him back off, I really wanted to run through and grab a couple things from the vendors, but I didn't want to spend $25 for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They were getting ready to close. They sure as shit were going to charge me $25. So I grabbed his lanyard and did a run through and got the shit I needed.
I told you it closed at like 10 or something, man.
11.
Was it 11?
Yeah, it closed at 11.
Yeah.
But I was 10:45 is when I was up there. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I
wanted to charge you $25 for 15 minutes.
So you didn't go back there?
No, I did. I used his lanyard.
No. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I got some mystery T-shirts from the Paul Bear Press guy for my daughter. She got a They Live T-shirt, and then I got some. There's a guy that sells real little kid shirts, and they're always really cool.
Yeah.
But I don't have a really little kid, so I never could buy any from. You didn't have my kid sizes, but now my goddaughter, she my friend Adam, who's on the live sometimes. He had a baby, so I bought some stuff for his baby.
Yeah.
It says one of them says I'm the last Elm Street child, and the other one says it's a They Live shirt, and it says I won't obey my parents. Nice. And then a Friday the 13th shirt. So yeah, that was cool. And I got recognized running through there. That was cool by director. I'm gonna fuck up the guy's name because the way I always thought it was isn't the way it is. Michael Columbay is the way I always thought it was pronounced. We reviewed a movie of his a while back. Mm-hmm. He did a movie called Grandma's Cookies. Did you see that?
No.
It's really cool. It screened at Ohio Terracon. It had Eileen Dietz in it from The Exorcist.
Okay.
And that's totally not the way you really say his name because after he recognized me, he said, "Yeah, I think you reviewed my movie." I said, "Well, what's your name?" And he said his name, and it was unrecognizable. Yeah. The way he said it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what movie was it? And he was like, Grandma's Cookies. I was like, oh yeah, I definitely remember that. He was with Eddie Deason from the from his Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, he was Critters too. He was in Doris Golf Bible. He was the voice of a villain in Duckman. I mean, he's been in a bunch. Oh, Grease and Grease too. Yeah. Yeah.
But only thing I knew him from is that, and his real voice is the guy from the show, the cartoon.
Oh, is it?
It sounds exactly the same. Oh, so I guess I take it you don't know him from Dexter's Laboratory.
No, I am 43 years old and I don't have kids.
I've watched that way before I had kids.
I seen like one episode. No, I've seen one episode.
I probably had kids when it came out, but I didn't watch it with my kids.
I'm not dogging you. I still watch SpongeBob. Don't worry about it, dude.
There you go. I've watched SpongeBob a ton of times. I don't think I've ever watched it with my kids.
Yeah, I don't have kids. I just watched it because I'm immature.
Yeah, right, exactly. I seen Marcy Darcy. I really wanted to meet her, but I didn't really have a lot of time, and I didn't have time to get cash, and most of the celebrities only take cash, so I didn't get her. But
I got my Stephen Jeffries Brewster Vision plug. I'm set.
Oh, you did that thing?
Yeah, he
did you a tag?
Yeah, I'm in with him. He's I'm in the video with him, and he's like, I'm this Stephen Jeffries, and you're watching Brewster Vision. And yeah, I'm done. I can retire right now.
There you go. The ID, yes, absolutely. That's great. So tonight, which is in the future, this is not tonight. This is a pre-recorded show.
We are at Thursday, October 9th at this point, right?
That's what it will be. That's when this will air. We are doing a review of Good Boy, and if you haven't seen it yet, this will be a spoiler-filled, not free review. So feel free to click off, wait till you see it, and then check out later. But right now, Brewster and I are at Brian Salko's haunt in Westlake. That's where we are right now.
The Library of Terror.
The Library of Terror. We are there right now, traveling through time to do this. But
I'll be working there. I don't know what Rick's going to be doing.
Oh, you're working there? I thought you were going to enjoy the festivities. I didn't.
I'm volunteering, helping my co-host out.
Okay, what are you doing? Are you acting?
I don't know yet because I have not talked to him. I know I'm not acting. I did that last year. I don't feel like doing it again this year. I'll probably just be like ticket taking or what's the guys who walk through and check things, kind of stuff.
Those guys, right on. I did guest acting at Bloodview last week or the week before, depending on when this airs.
Yeah.
And man, it was only 2 hours, man. But I got a bad back and bad knees. I'm too old for that shit.
My voice was roached from doing the heavy metal growls all night.
Well, my character was pretty much silent, so I didn't worry about any of that. I was like banging on walls and slamming doors for noise.
I got you. Again, since right now we're doing this on Tuesday, I got to text Brian and check in with him. But I'm just going to volunteer like I did last year.
Right on. So before we get started on the review, I also went to Pittsburgh, PA for Terror Tours. Those guys were a guest on the show previously. I don't know if you were on that one or not. I think you were.
Maybe.
Troy from Terror Tours. I'm talking about the haunted house tour in Pittsburgh. And so I went on I didn't go through the whole weekend. I just went on Saturday night, seen Jared Haggerty and his wife Terry from Halloween Haunts 365. They were there, and we went to a couple Pittsburgh haunts. Good time was had by all. We seen Crawford School of Terror and Haunted Hills Estate Scream Park. Both were top-notch haunts, but the Haunted Hills Estate, they had a 40-minute trail through the mountains of fucking Pennsylvania. Like you had to walk down like a steep-ass incline, and then what goes down must come up. You're coming up this steep-ass incline to get out of it. There's no, buggy to get you out of there. And it was fucking hard, dude. I barely made it. I almost died. Most of the other old fuckers that were on this thing had trouble. Yeah, definitely will not do that again.
I talked to you briefly earlier. You haven't had a chance to finish VHS Halloween yet, have you?
I just threw it on. I was going to watch that before I went to see New Nightmare, which is what I'm doing shortly tonight.
New Nightmare? The Wes Craven one?
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a re-release or something?
Yeah, right now we're in the middle of 31 Days of Terror at Regal Cinemas. I bought an unlimited pass just for this month.
Nice.
So $22, and I'm booked for 5 of the 30 movies.
Nice.
Even though they're $9 a piece, that's the regular price for these.
Yeah,
5 is $45. I saved $20.
Oh shit, man! I wish I could go to one of those with you.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Well, now I have no excuse not to go with you.
Yeah, I'll let you know the other ones. I mean, just Just check Regal. The ones Regal and Crockers where we're going, and
oh, that's a nice one.
They're doing on a Sunday night. In a later on, I think it's the 26th. They're doing a 3D version of The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I'm really excited for that.
Oh.
They've had some big ones already. They've had Friday 13th Part 3, the 3D, the new 3D version.
Mm-hmm.
They've had what else did they have? They had Scream. They From Dusk Till Dawn is tomorrow.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah,
I'm calling off of work, man.
Yeah, I can't do that, but I might go after work. I mean, I'm gonna see how I don't know if I've been to one of these yet, so I don't know if there's previews before them or not.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I went to one yet, but we will see. And if there is previews, I might go tomorrow because then I'll be able to make it in time. If there's no previews, I'll get there halfway through the movie. I guess I'll get there at the good part though.
I'm gonna go watch it right after I get the thing with you.
So it might be fun. So, what was your anticipation for Good Boy?
Not very high. I expected something different, artsy, unique, whatever. And I knew it was going to have some slow moments for sure because of the premise of it. And it did. For that first half hour, it seemed like it was just kind of like it drags by. I liked it though. The payoff at the end is worth it. So
Good Boy just came out. It was an hour and 12 minutes, PG-13, and it made like $2.5 million.
Yeah, it was worth it. I mean, it starts off slow. It's just the first half hour seems a lot longer.
I'm sure the budget on this thing was literally peanuts because it was the guy's dog.
Right.
The director, it was his dog. Him and his dog were the main actors throughout the whole movie. I think there's like 7 actors. We'll talk about them briefly.
Yeah.
For an hour and 12-minute movie, though, it almost seemed too long to me.
That's what I'm saying. The first half hour, I thought was a lot longer.
It really I think it would have done better as like a 40-minute short movie, 30 minutes, 40
like
minutes.
Something on YouTube.
But I was definitely very interested in it when I heard the concept of it being from the dog's perspective and everything like that. Because I love to see things that haven't been done.
It wasn't really from the dog's perspective. It wasn't like, first eye view kind of thing. You were just kind of with the dog the whole time.
Every shot of the movie either had the dog in it or you were seeing it from the dog's eyes.
But when I think, right. But when I think it's from the dog's perspective, I'm thinking we're seeing it from the dog's, like VHS 2 when the camera was on the dog's head. That was from the dog's perspective.
Yeah. No, like he was the focus of every shot in the movie. Definitely. And that's why the faces were all blurred all the time.
Yeah.
You notice that?
The dog was adorable too. I mean,
dog was great. Indy will be nominated in our year-end show for Best Actor. 100%. So for that category, I think it might be set already. It might be Jeffrey, whatever the fuck his name is. I always screw it up.
Jeffrey Rush,
the dude from Third Rock.
John
Lithgow. Marlon Wayans from him.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And then Indy. Now, somebody else might sneak in there, but I think that's our nominations for Best Actor.
Why can't we throw Devon Sawa in there?
What did he do?
Hard Eyes.
I guess we could.
I mean, I just like Devon Sawa. I mean, he's kind of like just blowing up these days in the horror community. Again, despite he got his start in Idle Hands, right?
Yeah, Child's Play 3.
Devon Sawa was in Child's Play 3?
Wasn't he?
I don't think so.
Maybe well, no, he was in the Chucky series. He wasn't in Child's
Play. Yeah, he was in the Chucky series. I don't think he was in the movie.
We digress. You might be right. Might be.
It happens on a.
Oh, then you did the final Destination movie.
Yeah, that was like a year or so after Idle Hands, or a couple of years.
Oh, while in Pittsburgh, speaking of, I don't know why, but he was in something about Return of the Living Dead. Made me think of it. We went back to the cemetery for the the United Living Dead cemetery, and one of the guys there recreated like a lot of the scenes. Oh, Little Giants. That's what he got to start in. And Casper.
Little Giants
and Casper. So a little bit before that. And then he was Nerf commercials before that.
Boring shit.
Played Teen Boy in 3 different Nerf commercials.
Okay.
But yeah, he was Junior in Little Giants, and he was Casper.
He was Casper?
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't recognize him.
Probably not, yeah. I mean, he is human for a brief moment.
I don't know if the human Casper was him. Because he's credited as Casper on screen. So I don't know if that was, if he was the voice of Casper or if he was.
I don't feel it. I don't want to go watch it to find out.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with this movie.
Yes, but Heart Eyes, he was in Heart Eyes, and he's blowing up again in the horror community.
So with this movie, though, we had Indy the dog. We had the director was. I had all this stuff pulled up, and then I went on a Devon Sawa thing. This movie was shot over like 3 years. You know that?
No.
It took him 3 years to shoot this. 300 days, but 3 years. If you notice at the beginning of the movie when they're showing the dog, the guy gets the dog and it's a puppy.
Yeah.
Same dog.
So is that like the whole video footage?
Yeah, you had to get until the dog was grown.
Yeah.
No, he had this idea for the movie as soon as he got the dog.
Oh, no shit.
By the way, the dog was not trained whatsoever. Like you get these stunt dogs in Hollywood, they're trained and they do all this stuff. Like Laura Marie Taylor, who's been on the show, her dog is trained to do stuff in movies. And I'm pretty sure the dog's name is Indy. And that's why I was kind of thinking this might be her dog.
Yeah.
But this dog was not trained whatsoever.
Huh.
I mean, like, I guess trained as much as you would train your own dog at home.
Or my
trained
cat.
to go to spots and, like, it's not an actor.
Yeah.
Which is amazing for how well it did. But because it's a dog and very unpredictable, that's why it took so long to shoot the movie. And he's shooting this movie at his property that he doesn't live at, like a house that he has.
Mm-hmm.
So that, that's what I said. It couldn't have cost anything for this movie. You didn't pay a dog trainer.
No, he probably filmed it with his iPhone or some shit.
Yeah, which is great because they made $2.5 million.
Yeah, you're making a killing off of that.
It's a Shudder exclusive, so it'll be on Shudder momentarily, I'm sure. Ben Leonberg, he was the director and also played the main actor. Which what was his name? Does it say his name?
Oh crap! I don't think that's his.
It's not even in the credits here.
Vera was his girlfriend, I think.
Yeah, Vera was his sister, right? Wasn't it his sister? Yeah, that was his sister.
It's wonky.
Ariel Friedman, that was her. That was his sister. I think it was his sister. That's the way I took it anyway. Maybe it was a girlfriend. Who knows? There was another dog named Max that played the ghost dog. Yeah, it's weird. It's not even listed in here under a name. Unless Todd was the main guy and it wasn't the director. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just, because again, they had the faces blurred the whole time. So I assumed at the end of the movie when the guy was talking about his dog that he was the actor and the director.
Mm-hmm.
But here it's saying Shane Jensen was Todd and there was no other person in there that could have been Todd, right? Yeah, that's probably who he was. Who knows? Who the hell knows?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. There was a guy, there was a girl, there was a dog. There was a crazy neighbor hunter guy.
Yeah, who looked like one of those outcasts from the new Wrong Turn movie or the latest Wrong Turn movie.
Yeah, absolutely. You thought something was going to go on with that dude for sure.
Yeah, he was just some weird neighbor who was setting up coyote traps everywhere.
So our main actor is going through something. He's got cancer. He's got something where he's just really sick, starts bleeding all over the place all the time.
His face is having a period, essentially.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good for your well-being. And he had a port in his arm to keep putting IVs and shit in. So he's really sick. So he basically goes up to this cabin or whatever in the woods that his grandfather had to die, which his grandfather had died there before, and I guess many other family members, because in the movie they go out to a cemetery, kind of like the Addams Family, how they have the cemetery next to the house.
Yeah.
And him and the dog seem to have this really good relationship, but there's some parts in the movie where you kind of wanted this guy to die. He was kind of a dick to that dog a couple times.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend Mickey. I went to the movies with this, my horror bestie, and we were talking about that scene where he grabs him and just shoves him off the bed, you know?
Right.
And I've done that to my cat, but not to that degree. It's usually he's like stealing my pillow. I'm just kind of like, hey, buffer zone. You just kind of gently push him away, you know? But this guy like really just grabbed him and just...
And then when he put him outside...
Yeah.
At the end, you know...
There were a couple things that was like, makes you question the morality of this character for sure.
Right. And I was like, dude, I get you're dying and everything, but this dog is all you got, man.
Yeah, I mean, yell at him, but don't hit him.
The dog's ready to risk his life for this guy. He
did.
Yeah. He was chained up outside, but broke the chains to get back inside to find out what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, so there was a lot of questionable things with this. But maybe that's what he was shooting for. Maybe he wanted, it was from the dog's perspective and how no matter what the owner will do, the dogs are always loyal.
Yeah, and also, like, since it is from the dog's perspective, maybe he wasn't as mean as he looked, but a dog will take things.
You know what? That's a good way. He might have just done what I just said with the cat, just kind of gently, like, come on, buddy.
And so the dog was the end of the world.
Right, because
you leave for 5 minutes.
Exactly.
The dog acts like you've been gone for 3 days.
Exactly. My cat's the same way. He's over there right now staring out the window. If I run out to my car to get a pack of cigarettes, he's going to come running back on the door as if I've been gone for hours. So that's a very good theory on that. He might not have been that mean to him. It just might have been as the dog took it that way. Because remember, he pulls him from underneath the bed because he wanted to cuddle him.
Yeah. Which
could have just been kind of like sliding the dog over, like, come here, buddy, kind of thing. But the dog saw it as getting yanked.
Yeah.
So that's a good perspective, man. You actually gave something insightful. So
look at that. How about that? That doesn't happen often. Mark that on the calendar.
That might be the promo for this week, Rick.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what was going on with the guy, but he was slowly going into a descent of death. He goes to the hospital to try to get some special experimental treatment, but he was too sick for that, they said.
Yeah, hospital system sucks.
How much does that suck? Like I'm here for you to use me as a guinea pig, and no, you can't even try?
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. I just got a letter that some medicine I have to take that was covered for free is now not covered. It's probably going to cost me a fortune, and I'm probably not going to be able to afford it because, the healthcare system blows.
You got to pay for your Viagra now?
Yeah, absolutely.
That sucks, dude.
That definitely sucks. It's never fun.
Must be a hard decision to make, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You just can't get up when you want to anymore.
Right on. So, Fear Factor, was this movie scary to you?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Especially as an animal lover.
Speaking of that was as soon as this movie was announced and people started to hear about it, the Google searches for "Does the dog die?" went through the freaking roof, and he even came out because he was like kind of getting scared. People aren't going to come and see his movies.
Yeah,
I assure you, the dog does not die. And he came out before the movie was even released, and I don't blame him.
No, dude, no joke.
It hurt his sales.
No joke. I bawled like a little bitch when I saw My Dog Skip back in the day.
What was the one? There was one that got me. It wasn't that one. It was Marley and Me.
Yeah, I heard that one's pretty brutal too.
Marley and Me. He gets this dog as a puppy. The dog is just a horrible dog, chews everything, destroys stuff, kind of hates the dog, but then he just grows up with the dog, and then he has his own family with the dog, and the dog gets attached to his kids, and then the dog dies.
My old man, we had this dog. Well, they had this dog, Cody, who was like kind of blind and deaf. My dad hated this dog because he would piss everywhere. He was a little shit.
Yeah.
And then towards the end there, my stepmom was telling me how my dad would be laying on the couch and Cody would be trying to jump up, and he'd pick him up, put him on there, and my dad was just kind of very casual, like, oh, I feel sorry for him, whatever. And he never told me until after the dog had passed away, but he really started feeling bad for him towards the end there because, like, he's blind, he's deaf, he can't do anything. So he was actually surprisingly heartbroken when Cody passed away. Yeah. Despite the fact that he hated that. I guess he would just sit there, we'd be laughing about whatever happened, and he'd just be sitting there, I fucking hate that dog. And then towards the end, he'd be pulling him up on the couch with them. He's like, I feel sorry for him,
Yeah, I've been there with we had a dog like that. It was my wife's dog, and this dog just drove me freaking crazy. But then as he got older and sick, the dog lived for 19 years.
Yeah.
So towards the end, I mean, he looked like he was 19 years old, man. He would look, he couldn't see, couldn't hear anymore. He could barely walk.
Yeah.
And I was just like, good God, dude, please just die. For his sake, but I grew attached to him later, like as he got older.
Yeah, it sucks. And you feel terrible about hating him in the beginning,
Right on. So, like I said, it was a well put together movie. It would have worked so much better as a 30-minute movie, though. Really.
Oh yeah, I would have rather just watched it on YouTube for sure.
It was the longest hour and a 13-minute movie I've ever seen.
It picks up towards the end. It really starts getting started. But the first half hour, I thought I was in there for like 45 minutes or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I almost left.
I swear to God, the thought crossed my mind as well.
It really just takes a minute to get there. The payoff is worth it, though. Take it from us.
I went with our friends, the Cinenerds, JP Cross and Ryan Newhouse.
Yeah.
Who showed up 5 to 10 minutes into the movie. Ryan did. It's like, dude, the whole thing's dark. He's trying to find his way. He's got his flashlight on his phone. It's like, you're that guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, and I was worried that they were hating it, but they liked it. They seemed to like it. They left. We didn't talk too much about it. I asked JP to come on this, but he was busy tonight. He's gonna come and do a couple of reviews with us. Ick. Have you seen Ick?
No, that was one I missed because I think it only had like a 2-night showing or something like
that. It's on digital now, so you could see it somewhere. But we'll figure that out.
I'll text my friend. If you want to review that, I'll text my friend Ben. He can get on his account for me.
Yeah, it could be fun. I'm gonna watch it. I've seen it, but I'm gonna watch it again on JP's account. He has it on the Fandango, and I have his password somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have that much time to get to the movies as you do. So if I have a couple that come out one weekend,
that's because that's all I do.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
I work 80 hours a week, but I spend 15 hours at a movie theater afterwards.
No, I get that. If they have it, because I try and stick to the $6 Monday because of finances, but
of course
they have those like ones where it's like just like a Saturday morning showing. It's the only showing and stuff like that. So
those ones suck sometimes. It's like Jesus Christ, man.
Because another surprise movie again.
I can't do I did one last week. It was Bone Lake.
What was that one?
Bone Lake. It's I don't know how to explain it.
We'll talk about it later then.
We will talk about it later.
I'll look it up.
It wasn't the best.
It doesn't sound like it would be.
No, it wasn't the best.
Actually, I got a text message from a friend of mine. I think you've seen this one. Let me look it up real fast. I want to check it out. It's one I missed because of the same reasons. Jimmy and Stiggs.
No, I missed it.
Did you miss that one?
That's Eli Roth.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's better than Bone Lake.
Well, what about Presents? Did you see that pile of garbage?
I loved it.
I hate you.
This was a lot like that.
Presents sucked. This one I enjoyed. Presents. The first 30 minutes of Good Boy that we were just talking about, that was all of Presents. The movie is terrible. My buddy Matt, who's Mickey's partner, he's got. I'm not dogging him on air. He's got a self-proclaimed sensitive stomach when it comes to gore and stuff. Even he walked out of that and was like, "Fuck that movie."
I guess that one is like either you love it or hate it.
You hate it. It's a stupid ass movie.
I'm going to be. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like that one. I didn't hate it. Is it going to be movie of the year? No.
No, neither is
Good Boy going to be movie of the year. No,
Woman in the Yard. They all sucked.
I didn't hate Woman in the Yard.
Well, I hate you.
I didn't hate that one either. I mean, it's a Blumhouse movie. It's. I
like Blumhouse. We've talked about this, but was that mean you for an interview?
I'm sure we have. See, for me with Blumhouse movies, it's like I never hate any of them. You just forget them almost immediately because there's nothing.
I disagree. When Blumhouse first started making like really big on the scene, because obviously they started with like Paranormal Activity, Insidious, Sinister, and shit. Yeah. But around 2017, when they started coming out with like Truth or Dare and Incarnate and stuff like that, they were really making a name for themselves, because they had these weird. They weren't B level as in like Full Moon or Trauma or something. They were like strange premises, like again Truth or Dare, and then. It got to the point where it's like we found out that Blumhouse bought the right. Me and my friends at the time Blumhouse bought the rights to certain movies or doing something. We're excited. And now it's kind of becoming like too much of a good thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just they're just get movies out quick so they can turn them for a giant profit.
It's like they got a board of premises and they're just throwing darts and seeing what happens. Yeah. Like, okay, we'll make something based off of that.
I'm not mad at it. I just don't see any movies like Oddity from last year, coming from them,
Oddity, yeah, that was like had a Caveats reference in there, didn't it?
It was the same guys that made Caveat.
That's why, okay.
Yeah, so if you dug Caveat, you'd love Oddity. I seen it both. I liked Oddity much better.
I saw that when I was in Pittsburgh visiting my friend Ashley. We went and saw that.
Right on.
We were both hungover though, so we almost both fell asleep in there.
All right, so back to Good Boy. What you got? Any other things you want to talk about?
There's not much to talk about. We really much covered it. I mean, yeah,
not a whole lot. There's guy gets sick. Dog's his best friend. Guy dies.
it shows the loyalty of a dog because the dog sat there until Vera came and got him at the end, and even then, he was kind of hesitant to run up the stairs. I mean, it's an hour and 13 minutes about dogs being loyal. I mean, it was good. There's not much else to talk about.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth the watch. If you can watch it in a theater, as I always say with lower budget independent films, get to a theater to see them to support these people. Because now we got this guy who made this movie for, I'm assuming, couldn't have been more than $10,000.
$30.
It really, I mean, seriously. But now he has $2.5 million.
Yeah.
So when he gets that $2.5 million, he's going to be able to do something bigger and better.
That still wouldn't pay off your movie credit card debt.
And the guy has good ideas, obviously, and he has a good eye. That was shot very well. It was a very well put together movie. Mm-hmm. It just was a little too slow for my liking.
Yeah, I mean, but once it got past that first 30 minutes, it really started picking up.
It really started to pick up, and it's hard for it to be. It has to be slow because it's a guy and a dog.
Yeah,
that's it. A couple ghosts here and there.
Right.
And so it's a rough one, but it's a good movie worth seeing. I hope you guys all see it. I will grade this movie first. I will give this movie a C+.
I'm going to go with you on that one. Can't quite give it a B because of how slow it gets, but it does have a good payoff.
I think for a movie to be a B, I have to want to watch it again. I don't know if I could watch. I don't know if
I don't think I could see this one again.
Yeah. But I'm really excited to see what the director does in the future. And I really I'm glad that he made some money with this. I hope he makes some more and support small indie films so they can do more stuff and we don't get just Blumhouse movies. So to tie it back to Blumhouse.
Well put.
Although I do pay to go see Blumhouse movies too.
I pay to see them all, man. Even though I hear it's terrible, I'm going.
Like Pokemon, man. I got to watch them all until I can watch them all.
I'm with you.
All right. So what do you got coming up this week? Anything fun and exciting besides The Haunt?
I got actually my buddy Wayne's. He's from over at the Nerd Powwow. His Halloween party is this Saturday, so I'm looking forward to seeing some old school friends. before my jaunt into the horror community. That's pretty much it, really. I got some plans later on after this interview, and just the usual shit. But I will hang out on Thursday. Maybe we'll take a quick video or something.
Yeah, definitely. I got me and my kids will be out there, pretty excited for that. And then I don't know. I don't know what I got going on. I got
Well, I won't see you Thursday. I'll see you now.
Yeah, we're actually seeing each other now. We probably already recorded said video.
Right. Hopefully we get Brian in on that too. That'd be cool.
What are you doing October 21st? It's a Tuesday night.
Nothing much. What's going on?
When do you get off of work?
I don't want to say on air. I'll text you.
Okay. You afraid somebody's going to show up your house or something?
Fuck yeah, dude. I got some crazy ass stalkers on my ass here.
Oh, yeah. All right on. Well,
I just texted you. Why don't I just give away my address and social security number while I'm at it?
Yeah, okay. All right, that's too late for what I got going on.
All right.
I'm going to
Dude, seriously. No, fuck
I'm going to Fear Columbus, and I would need to leave here probably 3:30 at the latest.
Oh, all right.
So, all right. So on that note, I guess we're going to get the hell out of here. Short show this week. Again, the show is not live. Next week will be live. Next week, we are going to do – I got some good reviews, by the way, of the last show. Did anybody talk to you about the last show we did?
Nobody talks to me.
Nobody talks to you. Jesus Christ. People really like that format of the battling back and forth with the different movies. So, and that was – neither one of us were very well prepared. That I don't think we were. I don't want to speak for everybody, but I know Bethany had a lot to do with the con. I had a lot to do, so I couldn't rewatch any movies.
My performance was amazing as always.
So for as little as we were prepared, I think we all did really well. And I got some feedback, and people really liked that idea of, throwing out a movie, then talking about a movie, and then voting on it. We got some good audience participation in it. So we like that so much. We're going to do that again. But we're not going to do a year in horror. We're going to do Halloween movies.
Yo, that's right. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So Halloween movies next week. And for this movie, Halloween, I want it to be the central focus of the movie. And movies with Michael Myers are disqualified.
Thank God.
Just because Halloween 78 would probably run away and it's no fun.
Yeah.
So I want trick-or-treating and Halloween to be one of the central focuses. So we're talking about Ernest Scared Stupid. We're talking about Halloween 3. We're talking about Trick or Treat. Halloween is a major focus.
Oh, I'm doing Once Bitten, man. That's one of my favorite Halloween movies.
So, you can go to Terrifier because it takes place on Halloween.
Yeah.
But that's like way out here. I'd rather it be closer to actually being about Halloween. So that's not going to be disqualified, but just what I'm trying to get with is like movies that are way like Halloween is the central plot movement in the movie.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So get your guys' list together. You can nominate movies in the comments too, and we could put them up against the thing, and we'll go back and forth. And then like towards the end, we'll wrap it up, and whichever movie's on top will be declared the winner, similar to the way we did the 1996 movies. And that's about it. Oh, another thing. If you haven't yet, speaking of Halloween movies, did you have a chance to watch Tiki's Halloween special?
I did. The sound cut out halfway through my segment. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you got screwed.
I got screwed. Well, at least I was on it this time. He forgot to put my Summer Scream segment in there.
No, he didn't forget. He didn't want to tell you. He didn't want to tell you it just sucked and he cut you out. You were on the corner.
Oh, God forbid he'd tell me when I first sent it to him months prior. And so, unlike you late fucks, here, it's 5 minutes past the deadline. Here it is. Right, bastard. No, it was fun. I liked me and him did those bookend segments. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. And so and I also I had it on in the car. I was listening to it sort of like a podcast.
Yeah.
And the movies that he chose for it were really cool, man. The one with the Universal monsters, and I don't remember the name of the movie.
Oh, the cartoons and stuff on there.
Not the cartoon. There was another, like a little movie. It was like a little 20-minute movie.
Oh, shit.
Where the witch is thinking about quitting Halloween, but Dracula needs her to do Halloween because
yeah.
Her deal, Halloween ends.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the cartoons were great, dude. I got to find those. The Ghoulies, I think they're called.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit on there. Oh, speaking. Okay, so there was this thing. He was called Paranormal Spookies. I have to double check, but that Chris Stuckman, he does reviews and stuff. I think is that his name, Stuckman? He's got that Shelby Oaks coming out.
Shelby Oaks?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, is that the guy's name, Stuckman?
I will find out in 2 seconds and get back to you, but what about him?
Well, I'm just saying he's making that movie. I want to check it out because I like his reviews. They're pretty unbiased, it seems.
Shelby Oaks, the director to that is Chris Stuckman.
Okay, so I was right.
Look at that. Mark that on the calendar, huh?
Yeah, I think that's coming out in a couple weeks or something.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's this week. Might be next week. No, yeah, because it's in teens. I remember seeing it in teens.
Yeah, and then Black Phone 2 comes out next Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think they come out the same weekend.
Oh shit!
I'll see both. But yeah, it should be definitely fun. Oh no, October 24th for this one. And October 17th for Black Phone.
Okay, I keep forgetting it's still in the beginning of October.
So they're a week apart. That's good.
Yes, thank God.
Make it easier for you to get to both of them.
Right
on. And then, like I said, I got that pass for Regal, so I'll be going to a bunch of stuff there. Cinemark's doing some older movies. Yeah. Cinemark's doing some older Halloween movies. The Drive-In is doing their thing with their Halloween special. Their adult movies are Halloween, Friday the 13th, and I don't remember, but they're 3 movies that they show all the time. So I'm kind of upset about that.
No, I was thinking of something different when you said adult movies.
No, that's those kind of adult movies. And then the children's movies on the children's side. So if I go, I'm going to probably be on the children's side more. It's Monster Squad, Casper.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Monster Squad, Casper, and it might be the Goonies.
You had me a Monster Squad.
Yeah, absolutely. So I might go to see Monster Squad depending on what movie's playing at Regal that night.
Yeah.
I am a 2-time defending costume champion there, so I might have to make an appearance to get me another pizza. Get a free pizza. I got good pizza too, so. But yeah, check it out. They do Trunk or Treat out there, and it's a good time. What else they have? What else? Like I said, all the movie theaters are doing different re-releases of horror movies. 14th and 16th is going to be Trick or Treat is going to be in the theater, the 4K version.
The original one with Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons, right?
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh, the one from with Sam, the little pumpkin guy.
Yeah. But the one with Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons just came out recently on 4K, and if you could find a copy, good luck to you. But it's worth.
My buddy Rob probably's got one.
Yeah, I got one. They sold out in like 3 minutes.
I'm sure it was fucking great.
Yeah, and well, if you got the good special edition with all the extra features and everything, it comes with the soundtrack on CD.
Oh, the Fast Way.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
that's good shit.
Yeah, it is.
Michael Felcher of the Spooky Picture Show, who we stole the idea for the Battling of the Movies from.
Yeah,
he's the one that put that out. So, it was Red Shirt Pictures, and they're also the people that are doing the documentary for Jason Goes to Hell and all kinds of fun stuff like that.
Oh shit!
And then on the new 4K for Night of the Living Dead, he's all over that with them. He does a really good commentary with Tom Savini on that. So if you can find that, that's also in high demand. But it's worth it to get it just for the commentary with him and Savini. And then it's like Savini's cut of the movie, so it's like 75% of the way Savini wanted it. They couldn't get everything back in it because some of that stuff was lost to time. But in this, the movie starts in black and white, rather, instead of the color like it normally does, and then it goes into color the first time the zombie attacks.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So I recommend everybody see that. But on that note, I got nothing else, man.
Hey, we made it to 40 minutes. It's like about 10 under our usual thing. We're
good. That's good enough. That's good enough. we might pair this with something else. I don't know. There might be 2 episodes back to back. I don't know.
It'll be 10 minutes of me and Rick jerking each other off.
Yeah, we'll have that. But you got anything else?
Stay cool, freaky frighteners.
Oh shit. There goes the neighborhood.
There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood.